Right now, you're lying in bed. Your eyes are closed and the world around you is fading away. To anyone watching, you look completely vulnerable, motionless, and essentially switched off. But the truth is, your brain is just getting started. Most people think of sleep as a passive process, like plugging your phone into a charger. The phone is off and the battery just fills up, right? Wrong. Sleep isn't about shutting your brain down. It's actually the exact opposite. It's the moment your brain kicks off its most critical night shift. Over the next 8 hours, your brain will power up to wash away neurotoxic waste, catalog your memories, regulate your sanity, and execute a biological revolution at a cellular level. If you sacrifice even a single hour of this process, what gets left unfinished inside your head is terrifying. This is the exact hour-by-hour scientific timeline of what happens inside your brain during 8 hours of sleep. It's 11:30 p.m. You've entered the earliest stages of sleep, NREM 1 and NREM 2. Right now, a tiny region deep inside your brain called the thalamus takes center stage. Think of the thalamus as a biological gatekeeper. It literally blocks external sensory signals from reaching your conscious awareness. This is why you stop hearing the ticking of the clock or the distant hum of traffic. Simultaneously, your brain waves slow down. The chaotic, rapid beta waves of your waking life give way to the rhythmic, calmer theta waves. Have you ever felt like you were suddenly falling off a cliff right as you drifted off, causing your body to violently twitch awake? That's called a hypnic jerk. As your brain forces your muscles to relax, your survival instincts occasionally misinterpret this sudden relaxation as falling out of a tree. Your brain panics and sends an emergency electrical jolt to your limbs to save you. By 12:30 a.m., you are officially asleep. Your brain begins to fire rapid bursts of electrical activity called sleep spindles. These spindles are your brain's way of testing the neural highway, preparing to transfer everything you learned today, like a new vocabulary word or the muscle memory of a new workout, into your long-term storage. It's 01:30 a.m. You have now descended into the most sacred phase of sleep, deep sleep. Your brain is now operating on delta waves, the slowest, deepest electrical rhythm of human consciousness. If someone tries to wake you up right now, you'll feel incredibly groggy and disoriented. That's because your logical mind is completely offline. Why? Because all available energy has been rerouted to a groundbreaking biological cleanup process, the glymphatic system. Every single minute you are awake, your neurons are firing, burning energy, and leaving behind toxic waste. The most dangerous of these waste products is a sticky protein called beta amyloid, the primary driver behind Alzheimer's disease. When you're awake, your brain cannot clean this up because it's too busy thinking. But during deep sleep, a miracle happens. Your brain cells literally shrink by 60%, widening the channels between them. Instantly, cerebrospinal fluid, or CSF, floods through these gaps like a rushing river. Think of a busy restaurant. You can't mop the floors and scrub the kitchen while customers are eating. You have to wait until the doors close, stack the chairs on the tables, and then bring out the water hoses. That is exactly what your brain does during hours 3 and 4. It washes itself from the inside out. If you go to bed too late or cut your deep sleep short, you wake up with that heavy, foggy brain ache. That is the literal feeling of your brain sitting in its own toxic waste from the day before. It's 03:30 a.m. Deep sleep is over, and your brain completely shifts gears. You have just entered REM sleep. Your eyelids are sealed, but your eyeballs are darting frantically back and forth, as if watching an intense movie. During REM, your brain's electrical activity spikes so high that it looks almost identical to being wide awake. But there's a catch. Your body is completely paralyzed. Your brain deliberately cuts off communication with your spinal cord so that when you're flying through the sky or running from a monster in your dream, you don't actually kick your legs and jump out of your real-world bed. Hours 5 and 6 are your brain's emotional defrag. Your emotional powerhouse, the amygdala, becomes 30% more active than it is during the day. However, the brain completely shuts off the production of noradrenaline, the chemical associated with stress and anxiety. This means your brain is reprocessing your real-life traumas, fears, and daily stresses in a completely stress-free, safe laboratory environment. Imagine your boss yelled at you today and you felt humiliated. During REM sleep, your brain strips the raw, painful emotion away from that memory, cataloging it purely as data and experience. This is why you rarely wake up as angry as you were the day before. Sleep is quite literally natural psychotherapy. Because your logic center is offline during this process, your brain connects random memories with bizarre scenarios. This is why you dream about eating tacos on a spaceship with your third-grade teacher. Your brain is pushing the boundaries of its own creativity. It's 05:30 a.m. The sun is preparing to rise, and your brain enters its final, longest stretch of REM sleep. This is why the dreams you have right before waking up feel so incredibly vivid and memorable. By 06:30 a.m., the 8-hour maintenance shift is coming to a close. Your internal biological clock senses the faint light passing through your eyelids. Your brain immediately halts the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone, and replaces it with a surge of cortisol, your body's natural alarm clock. Your blood pressure rises. Your body temperature climbs back up from its nighttime low, and your heart rate accelerates. Your brain is warming up the engines. At 07:00 a.m., your eyes snap open. If you allowed your brain to go through this uninterrupted 8-hour cycle, your mind has been entirely detoxified. Your memories are structurally locked in, your emotional baseline has been reset, and your brain has opened a pristine blank canvas for a brand new day. So, ask yourself, is scrolling on your phone for an extra hour or two at night really worth sabotaging your brain's right to clean itself, delete anxiety, and prevent cognitive decline? The choice is entirely yours. Your brain executes this incredible cleanse while you sleep. But what happens if you give your entire body a deep biological rest while you're awake? For instance, what happens to your organs if you stop eating for 24 hours? Click on this video right here to discover the incredible cellular magic that happens when you fast. Sleep well, stay healthy, and see you in the next video.